Welcome to the new and final season of Durarara Season 2. So this is going to be, of course, Durarara Season 2 Ketsu, which is, as I said, this is going to be the final part of Season 2, which I am very excited about. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like the big climax of everything that's been building up, and building up it has been, especially during the last few episodes of the previous season, right? And in the last episode, let me talk about some of the things that happened, right? So Izaya ended up killing basically all of the Yodogiris, or at least I would assume that all of them, right, got killed by Izaya, which is insane. I was talking about this in the previous episode. I'm pretty sure that's the first confirmed kill that we've gotten from Urihara Izaya. I think so, because everyone else is made out of, like, adamantite and they just don't take damage. But I think this might be the first actual murder from Urihara Izaya, which is interesting. Very interesting. But apart from that entire debacle that was happening, what we also saw was everyone, by everyone I mean Namie, Seiji, Mika, and a bunch of people basically being at Shinra's place. They were all at Shinra's place, and we don't know why, because the last time we saw Namie, she was abducted, kidnapped by Yagiri, what's his name? I have his name written down. I have his name written down. Yagiri Seitaro. I think it's Seitaro. Yagiri Seitaro, right? Who is the CEO, basically, right? The big boss of Yagiri Pharmaceuticals. She got basically taken away by him, and also by, what was her name? Is it Kujiragi? Yeah, Kujiragi, right? So what were they doing at Shinra's place? I know not. I guess we're gonna find out as we watch it. And also, obviously, there's still the entire plot of Yellow Scars wanting to go against the Dollars and basically disband them. Meanwhile, the Dollars obviously are becoming a big mess. Mikado's also trying to reform the Dollars from within by basically just wanting to burn down all the bridges and then rebuild them from scratch, kind of going into like full Shinji in the end of Eva territory. So he is basically of the mindset that, hey, our relationship is a lost cause, let me burn it down and let me rebuild it from scratch, right? Which I think is kind of like a coward thing to do. I think Kida went through a similar thing, but Kida was able to then work through it and stuff like that from what we've seen, and was able to grow from it and mature from it. But obviously Mikado didn't go through that kind of experience, so like the same kind of like traumatic and maturing experience that Kida did. So I think that's why Mikado's acting a lot more childish, I would say. Here I feel like that is a way more childish thing to do, is to kind of determine yourself what you want to do with other people's relationships, because at the end of the day, a relationship is a two-way street, and he's deciding himself how he wants to treat that relationship, especially considering the fact that the people on the other side of that relationship do care about him, right? And when you have people that care about you, you can't be this selfish, right? Because you're gonna make other people worried about you, which is exactly what he's doing. He's making other people worried about him without seemingly caring about that at all, right? Which is what really ticks me off about Mikado currently. I feel like Kida, as I said, Kida has come to a realization he needs to take responsibility for the entire thing that he did, for everything, for all of the bad actions that he did during the previous seasons that we saw. So he's been going around apologizing, trying to take responsibility for it. Whereas Mikado's definitely not at that point yet. So I am interested to find out how it's all gonna go, where it's all gonna go. How's Mikado's character gonna develop from here on out? How's Kida gonna contribute to that? How's Sonohara gonna contribute to that? Also, I do wonder how the entire interaction between Anri and Haruna's gonna work. I'm pretty sure Anri can't actually... Can Anri control Haruna's offsprings? I don't think so, right? No, I don't think so. No, I think they're like separate, right? The offsprings from Haruna are completely off the grid from, I guess, Sonohara's reach. I'm pretty sure, right? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting how that's gonna work, but I guess we're gonna find out. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Unblurred as always on our Patreon down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into Durarara Season 2, Ketsu, Episode 1. Ooh. New opening. Oh, this is a banger. Oh yeah, this is also what happened, yeah. That team over there, that trio is insane. So unhinged. Oh, this is such a banger of a song. I'm pretty sure I saw it earlier that Flo sings this, right? Yumasaki. We're picking right up. Yeah. Who's that? Even a chance acquaintance is... What? Sorry. Even a chance acquaintance is decreed by destiny. This camera angle. That's why he was arrested. Wait, let me just check something real fast to make sure. We're at 327 right now. Let me see. Because I remember the scene being here. But I don't remember the full... 327. It was Izumi, okay. It was Izumi. It was Izumi who did it. Okay. I knew it was Iza's group. I didn't remember exactly who it was. Ah. Haruna. Yeah? Is that Kinosuke? Damn! Damn! Traffic cop, dude. なんだと?
官だからどうってことはありませんよ。なんでお前が偉そうなんだよ。青葉は何もしなかったくせに。はあ、したろ。喧嘩はやめて。大丈夫ですよ。こんなの悪ふざけです。そうかな。それで僕に会いたい人っていうのは？ええ、今下にいます。その人ダラーズのメンバーなんだって。
Pum pum.
内部粛清の噂を聞いてわざわざ協力させてほしいって言ってきたって。
Oh my god.
おーい、来てもらっていいですか？
Oh my god. It's the Heaven Slave.
シジマです。
Chijima.
よろしく。陰謀奇形、気をつけて。角立って崖を跳ねた野郎はまだ分かってねえのか？
Nope.
はい。危機はスローンが折原って野郎の鎖になると思ってんだろう。俺はあんな野郎は信用してねえ。はい。情報屋の小僧や、てめえの弟が何を企んでるかは知らねえが、ダラーズってのはいい忍びの匂いがするからな。こっちはこっちで完治10数。怖いね。そして僕の愛しき良妻賢母。
Good wife, wise mother.
いや、それがね。
Okay. So my theory for who ran over Kadata would be, I mean, the most likely one would probably be Haruna-controlled person, right? So that would mean it would be Izaya's call. Which, if that's the case, I swear to God, if Izaya ran over my goat Kadata, I'm not gonna be happy. But that would make the most sense because I didn't recognize the driver. It's obviously gonna be someone who is relevant to the story. So the most sense it would make it would be for it to be a random person who was controlled by Haruna, right? And that's how it would connect back to Izaya. Apart from that, let me re-watch this entire scene here with Izumi because the way that they're talking about it, I'm pretty sure Izumi is just playing him. Maybe not, maybe not.
こっちはこっちで完治10数。怖いね。そして僕の愛しき良妻賢母、セルティ。いや、それがね、母さんに掃除してもらってたら、最初は山崎くんが来て、ここを秘密基地にしませんか、かっこいいっすよって言ってさ、わけがわからないから、とりあえず話を聞いてたらね、次は聖司くんとミカちゃんが来て、かくまってほしいって言うじゃない。で、どういうことかって聞いてたら、父さんとエゴールさんたちが来て、で、父さんたちに話を聞いている間にセルティンが帰ってきた感じ。何が何だかわからない。迷惑なら、俺、やっぱり別。
Sorry, I was thinking about a bunch of things. Let me see this again. It would be cool, yeah.
わけがわからないから、とりあえず話を聞いてたらね、次は聖司くんとミカちゃんが来て、かくまってほしいって言うじゃない。で、どういうことかって聞いてたら、父さんとエゴールさんたちが来て、で、父さんたちに話を聞いている間にセルティンが帰ってきた感じ。何が何だかわからない。迷惑なら、俺、やっぱり別の場所を探しますけど。君が一番冷静に話ができそうだ。君とミカちゃんはどうしてここにいるんだ？はい、それは。聖司からその汚い手を離しなさい、このメス豚！裏切りなみえ。だから、なんでお前がここに？乱雑無償。玉石混交か。
誰もいないですね。このチャットルーム、街で何か妙な事件が起こると、途端に人が減ったりすることがあるような気がします。寂しいの嫌いです。楽しくなーれ。
こんばんは。
あら、
純粋？
ようこそいらっしゃいましたわ。私たち寂しくて体と心がうずいていたところですの。あなたが現れてくださったことに感謝します。
いや、くるりに参る。ちょっといいかな。
あらあら、表ではお話できない相談ですか？何？
大した話じゃないんだけど、しばらく池袋の街はうろつかない方がいいかもよ。ちょっといろいろとごたついてるんだけど、君たちの兄貴が絡んでくるかもしれないんだ。君たちをどうこうしようってやつも出てくるかもしれない。
つまりあなたもそのいろいろに一枚噛んでいるということですね。怖いよ。ここ数日、街の様子が何かおかしいとは思っておりましたが、あなたが黒幕なのですか？もしかして門田さんを跳ねたのも。
否定しても意味がないぐらい、俺は今やばい。俺さ、くるりとマイルに会えて楽しかったよ。
This fucking actor!
楽しさはまた別にあるんだ。そっちを楽しみ尽くしたときに、まだ友達でいてくれるなら、なんだろう、嬉しいよ。何してるんですか、スローンさん。
階段で転んで後頭部を打ちつけたらしい。病院へ運ぶ。
俺らが運びましょうか。
いや、私一人で十分だ。
そうはいきませんや。あんたはアワックス界から来た助っ人だ。そのまま折原の旦那を事務所に連れ込まれたりしたら。
Nah, what did you expect?
俺だ。お客さんが釣れたぜ。
But that fucker Alba, that fucking actor. So he's the one. Well, he didn't hit Kayota himself, but he's the one responsible for it. It seems like, right? He's like, I'm so deep into this now. It would be nothing to deny this. Right? It would mean nothing to deny this. So it seems like he was responsible for him. He got me good. He got me fooled. You know, in the episode when they were talking about that, right? When he was like, "Damn, I'm gonna go check on him in the hospital later" and stuff like that. When they were talking about that, he convinced me that he wasn't involved in this. But nope, it was acting. Motherfucker. Okay, I see. Nope. I'm pretty sure this is this Igor? Yeah, it is. That presence of yours.
何をしている。
Yeah?
どういうつもりだ。
I see this referenced a lot. I feel like this is a reference to something.
長いわ、目を出せ、おっさん。
Nice. Akechi? These goofballs.
お前を襲った元凶はしっかり殴ってやったぞ。本来なら裁判を起こすところだが、お前もセルティ君も司法と関わるのはまずかろう。大げさにしなかったことを感謝したまえ。
大げさね。これ昨日のニュースっすけど、もしかして岸谷先生のお父さんの仕業っすかね。
本日午後、新宿の住宅街で発煙弾らしきものが使われ、煙が近隣に立ち込めるという事件が発生しました。周辺住民の証言では、白い服装の男たちが数人、現場から
This guy, he's so goofy.
責任はスモークグレネードを提供した私にあります。
そういえばあなたは。
改めまして、エゴールと申します。サイモンたちの古い仲間です。
They did say Igor in Japanese though.
岸谷先生のお父さんってかっこいいっすね。
Even though I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Igor.
ガスマスクなんて、もしかしたら素顔は美少女というオチが待ち構えているかもしれないっす。あの渋い声で美少女って。
確かに前妻、つまりシンラの母と互いの服を交換することもあった。
父親の性癖を唐突に聞かされる気分はどうだ。何も言わずに慰めてくれるかな。
私たちも服を交換してみます？
いいよ、気持ち悪い。
この泥棒猫。聖司は小さい頃、私の寝巻きのお下がりを着てくれたのよ。猿真似はやめなさい。
あれ、でも確か男物じゃ。
一度私が着て布をほぐしてもらったのよ。
Oh.
そうなんだ。ありがとう。
ダメだ。この部屋まともそうな人がエゴールって人と運転手の人が
Yeah. Yeah.
とりあえずお前に言っておくことがある。私にはあなたの話に耳を貸す理由はないわ。耳じゃなくて目かしらね。自分の立場が分かっているのか。私の首に何をしたのかも。そこの闇医者さんも共犯よね。それを言われると。 私の首は折原イザヤが持っている。それで間違いないんだな。
俺も聞きたいね、姉さん。
聖司。そうよ。首はあの夜、あなたから逃げた後、
She can't say no to
あいつ
him.
に渡したわ。すぐに。あの変態は首を一箇所には置いてなかったみたいだけどね。時々事務所に持ち込んで、ボールみたいに投げて遊んでたわ。あいつ、人の頭をなんだと。
折原イザヤ、許せない。
あなたが手を汚す必要なんかないわ。政治のためなら、私は刑務所に入っても。
You're definitely going to prison.
自分の首を隠してた闇医者の家に居候している化け物に言われたくないわね。わかった。だがシンラだってちゃんと私の制裁を受けてるんだからな。どうせ一発殴って、あとは汚らわしくイチャイチャしていただけでしょ。けだものみたいに。
Everyone's such a weirdo here.
なんて失敬じゃないか。夜のセレティは結構こう。
Yeah?
どさくさに紛れて何を言ってるんだお前は。
待ちたまえ、セルティ君。夜に息子と何をしたのかね。そこのところ怖い。
This meeting is
首って何の話ですか。つまりセルティさんの体は岸谷先生と顔はイザヤさんと付き合ってるってこと。
that's an insane way to describe
あ、いや、
this.
違うんだ。私の首と体は意識が別っていうか、イザヤとあなたの首は愛し合っていたわ。あんな浮気女は諦めなさい。イザヤとあの首は毎晩
She's trying to throw off Seiji. Yeah?
体はそこの闇医者を求めているメス豚よ。でたらめを言うな。大丈夫。折原君は人間以外に興味ないから。君の首もただのボールか、よくて高価な壺ぐらいに扱われてるよ。フォローになってない。
彼女が他の人を愛していようと構わない。最後に微笑みかける相手が俺であってほしいだけなんだ。
悔しいけど、そんな一途なところが素敵。
大丈夫です。私がずっと笑いかけてあげるから。
泥棒猫は黙りなさい。そのまま9回死んで三味線になればいいわ。
三味線になって
Oh man.
素敵な音を届けられるなら幸せです。
I wonder what Sage is even thinking about. He's just sitting there like stone cold. Yeah?
そんなものがあるの。その本今度見せてくれないかな。デュラハンの方だけでいいから。シンラ、安心してくれセルティ。デュラハンなら誰でもいいってわけじゃない。ただそういう本のエッチなシチュエーションを君と僕で。
Ah.
すまない。ついいつもの調子で。大丈夫か。平気平気。いいリハビリだよ。
セルティ君はあれだな。
Bro.
強気だが死んだの前では甘えん坊になると見たぞ。ネブライの人外報告書に付け加えておこう。
待って、なんだそれは。人外報告書って、少女の姿で何百年も生きてる吸血鬼とか、ツンデレの王
Yeah.
女とか。
テレビゲームが大好きなロリババア吸血鬼や腹ペコ属性の美少女ワーウルフの報告書も見たことがあるぞ。
感想をお願いするっす。魂を半分売るから、その吸血鬼を紹介してください。そうすれば、カナダさんをひき逃げした犯人を今のままで。
Oh, this is a lot.
ギニャンしてやれるっす。
This is chaos.
何の話かね。そもそも紹介したくても無理というか、私は紹介能力に。
これ以上話をややこしく。アワークス界の回し者が尻尾を出したってこと？
少し違うが、状況はあまり間違っていない。
Ooh.
意外とあっさり片付いたね。
この男は何かに操られてる感じだった。
Yep.
そのせいで勘が鈍ったんだろう。
そういや、目が春菜にやられた連中と。
Yep.
あの子がイザヤを裏切ったってこと？
どうかな。だが俺の知る限り、この家はアークス界の所有物じゃない。あんたの考えを聞いておこうか、イザヤ。
やだな。いつから俺の
This guy, man.
気づいてたの？キネさん。
I thought it was all a performance. Kine.
された時、ちゃんと歯を食いしばってたろ。
まさかケリ
Sorry. Wait.
シャラクの上司。
Sharaku. Miss Sharaku and Kine. Let me write that down. I feel like that's new names. Sharaku.
に蹴り飛ばされた時ちゃんと歯を食いしばってたろ。
まさか蹴り返されるとはね。
もっと痛い蹴り方をしてやればよかったわい。
ごめん、被るよ。確かにスローンはサイカに操られていたよ。でも操っていたのは園原杏里でも二重川さんでもない。クジラギ重ね。
Yep.
彼女もサイカの持ち主だったのさ。しかしラッキーだったね。
Oh yeah, she talked about that, right?
宣戦布告をした途端
Yeah.
クジラギ重ねのアジトの一つを突き止められるなんて。とりあえずみんなで待ち伏せしてサプライズパーティーでも開こうか。
情報を整理すると、山崎と運転手さんは門田をはねた犯人を探している途中、変なのに襲われて身を隠す場所としてうちを選んだ。
俺名前覚えられてない。
ごめんなさい。
トグサだ。トグサ。
ごめんなさい。矢桐奈美恵は私の首を狙う清太郎とかいうおじさんと淀霧とかいうやつの秘書に襲われた。で、誠司君と美香ちゃんは人質にされそうなのを察したと。
ミカがそう忠告してくれて。
矢桐製薬を盗聴してたら、そんな会話が聞こえて、私怖くって。で、
You're scary. You're the one who's scary, yeah.
想像以上にゲスだということが分かったと。あいつを締め上げて首を回収しなきゃ。
セルティ。
安心しろ。なんとか私が直接触れないように回収して信玄の会社に預かってもらう。多少の研究も構わない。私が首を取り戻すのは何十年も先。親鸞の最後を見とった後にするよ。
セルティ。
了承であります。
That's cute. I don't mind the development. I actually like it.
小生は問題なしのことですありますよ。
いいのか勝手に決めて。
ノープロブレム。いくらでも口車に乗せればよきかなですよ。口車に乗せられるのは会社と私どっちなんだろう。で、イザヤのやつは何を企んでるんだ。そこまで教える義務はないわ。ついでに首をイザヤが持ってったってことは、そこにいる白ずくめの変態も知ってたわよ。だいぶ前からね。
そこは空気を読んで黙っていてくれるところではないかねナミエ君。
もういい。今日はツッコミ疲れた。それに、事情は分かったがどうする。みんなにもダラーズと黄金族のこと話すべきだろうか。でも、
この町で何かが動き出している。そしてその中心にいるのはダラーズとセルティ。これからどうするかだけどさ。どうかな、一つ手を組まないかい。チームを作るんだ。
ダラーズみたいにか。
いや、お互いに情報を共有し合い助け合う互助会。ギルドってところかな。
ギルドファンタジーっぽくて素敵な響きっす。
で、とりあえずリーダーはセルティってことでどうかな。別に何の権力もないけど、とりあえず話を通す人って感じで。
待ってくれ。話が見えない。どうしたんだ突然。
セルティはほら、いろんな事件に絡んでるから、一旦君に情報が集まった方が分かりやすくなるだろうと思って。
でも他の人が。
愛する者が何かに巻き込まれている。その流れをねじ切る。頼むよセルティ。僕も手伝うからさ。
わかった。みんなよろしくお願いします。
ギルド結成。あとはチャンスを逃がさず、ここにいる全員でこの状況を笑ってる誰かの手のひらに必ず爪を立ててやるさ。必ずね。
Yo, Shinra! Is this the ending? Shinra all badass. As always, I'm leaving this in on YouTube as well, but I'm gonna be muting it on YouTube. I was gonna say, it looks so much different from the usual ending, but here we are back. This is Mikado's VA again, right? I think so. Haruna is so scary. Yes, Simon? That trio there. Shinra and Salty. Are they the main characters? I think they might be the main characters. Oh, that's a badass way to end that. Okay, wait, let me go back actually and just see something for real fast here. Because oh yes, here. So let me see something with Igor. Were his eyes red? No. I don't know why I thought his eyes were red here. Wait, let me see a bit more. Oh. There for a moment, it was one red eye, but I think that was kind of like just stylistic. That's why... Okay, yeah. You see this screenshot here? I thought that... Okay. For a second, I was like, is he controlled by Saika or something? But no, he's not. It's just stylistic, right? It's just kind of like, yeah, a stylistic choice. Because... So we know that there are... Right now, we know of 3... wielders or mothers, I guess, of Saika, right? 3 people who can control Saika. Haruna, Sonohara, and I'm guessing Kujiragi, right? The way that she was talking about it. I'm guessing Kujiragi can also control Saika, which, or I guess offsprings. Can make offsprings control some offsprings and stuff. That would be my guess. And then that would mean that maybe she could also be the one who was controlling the driver who... No, that was Alba. That was confirmed. I was already stuck on that theory, but then I remembered that Alba confirmed that he was the one responsible for it. Oh man, all of the people in that room, apart from like a few, were extremely fucking weird. I feel like Walker, what's his name? Yumisaki. Yumisaki is kind of like, he's chill. He's alright. He's a chill guy. Yeah, he's a bit unhinged at times, a bit like of an arsonist and stuff. But at the end of the day, he's kind of like just a harmless weeb arsonist, you know, just the regular, the classic. So I feel like he's one of the more normal ones. Also, I think Igor can be a bit normal, but then also he's an assassin, so obviously he has outbursts like or not outbursts, but like he can be a bit unhinged as well. I feel like that room is just so full of craziness that it's just chaos. Pure chaos. Like, not even mentioning the fucking Namie, Miki, or Mika, and Seiji trio. That's an insane one as well. What the hell is happening there? But, okay. So, it seems like Shinra is very much... Shinra is dedicated to the cause, right? To protecting Salty and stuff like that, which is cool. I really don't mind the progression of Salty being like, hey, I'm happy now that I'm with you and I know that you like me for who I am. So I am not going to, even though my entire life's wish for the past 20 odd years, I wanted to get my head back, but I know that you like me for who I am and I honestly don't mind being who I am with you. So I'm not gonna take, like, I'm not gonna reattach the head until you're gone, right? Which I feel like is very sweet. I don't mind it. At first, when this relationship first got, I guess, introduced and stuff like that, I was kind of against it because the way that they were talking about it felt like Salty's always gonna have this kind of void without her head, and she's always gonna feel like she's missing something. But it seems like she was able to fill that void with Shinra, right? Which is cool. That's really cool. She was able to fill that void, and until she fills that void again after Shinra's gone, she's not gonna want to change the person that Shinra likes this much, right? So yeah, that's really cute. That's really wholesome. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they're gonna do this. I wonder like what's Mikado's plans, what he's gonna end up doing. Obviously, we didn't see any of Kida in this episode. Izaya is also okay. He's been devising his own plan. He's been cooking up stuff. He knows that Kujiragi is behind everything, of course. So interesting, very exciting stuff. I'm pumped to see where this season's gonna lead us and what are gonna be the climaxes of this, what's gonna be the big conclusion of this entire thing. So I'm excited, but for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.